Hey, I'm Jacob Vincent. And we're gonna hold hands with strangers. Oh, my bad. Hey, I'm Jacob. Do you mind if I hold you? Oh. What are we doing? Oh, okay, well. With HBWN, I'm Jacob Vincent.
Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome to another show of HBWN. I'm Courtney Mansell.
And I'm Alexis Serenas. On today's show, we will explain why it's important to plan for your future and what steps you should follow.
Plus, we will introduce a new DIY segment that will bring your creative side. Also, spread a little Christmas spirit with some music and our very own annual Springdale Christmas Parade.
Today is December 4th, 2012, and you're watching Har-ber Wildcat News. Every year starts a new generation of students coming to Har-ber to pursue a higher education. But with the wide variety of classes we provide, it's hard to choose which ones to take. Mr. Hoffius and a couple of his students took a trip to Central to inform students about the construction classes here at Har-ber. Our cameras were rolling to capture it all.
Recently, at Central Junior High, students were presented with the opportunity of a lifetime. As students shifted around the school during the Academic to Careers Expo, they were informed about specific programs that they can enroll in at Har-ber. Construction teacher Stowe Hoffius informed us on how the expo affects his program.
What that is an opportunity for all ninth graders to come through in shifts so that we're able to present our program at Har-ber High School construction to those students to get them their interest piqued. If they have interest in the program, then they'll know about it before they enroll.
With so little time left before enrollment at Har-ber, ninth graders must start to plan their futures.
Because it is a 3-year program, it's important to get ninth graders thinking about it prior to enrolling at Har-ber High School.
By the end of the day, all of their hard work had paid off, making a difference in the kids' lives and in their program's enrollment.
And it's made a big difference in our enrollment. Students realize it's available when they begin Har-ber, so they can get into the beginning course, which is Construction Fundamental, as a sophomore, and that's where they need to start.
There's no doubt that the future of Har-ber's construction program looks bright. For HBWN, I'm Cole Brothers.
Hopefully we will be getting some new recruits next year.
Pinterest is one of the hottest apps on the market right now. But why exactly? They provide recipes, amazing pictures, and current trends.
And even an outdoors category for the men.
But for the creative people, they supply hundreds of step-by-step DIYs. HBWN is starting our own do-it-yourself segment that will be new every week. Haley takes a new approach and teaches Har-ber how to make ombre shorts.
This is a DIY do-it-yourself on how to make your very own ombre shorts. So first you're going to start off with any old pair of jeans. You don't have to have any high-waisted pair, I just prefer this style. You can also choose any length you want. There's no specific length. So I went ahead and turned them inside out, and I'm drawing a line so that both sides of the shorts will evenly match. You don't have to draw a line, it just helps me be able to notice if they're even or not. I'm then going to begin cutting them. As you watch, I don't directly cut on the lines, but it's just more of a guideline for me. This is a step that you don't have to do. I just like the holes in my shorts, and each hole is probably about a ½ an inch apart. You're going to continue this down to however long you want the cut holes to be cut. Make sure to continue this step on the other side. Center of my shorts to cut my holes, and you can also put them on the side. Don't worry about what the shorts look like right now, because once you wash them, they will fray. I went ahead and filled this pot with water. It doesn't have to be a pot, it can be any kind of bucket as well. I'm going to go ahead and pour my bleach. When you do this, make sure it's going to be about 1/3 of water and then 2/3 of bleach. It doesn't matter what kind of bleach you use, it all works the same, so don't worry about the brand you use. I'm going to go ahead and take the end of the stirring spoon. You can use anything, but just make sure that the bleach and the water are mixed well. Now go ahead and grab your shorts. This process all relies on how high or low you want the ombre to be on your shorts. I'm just going to keep it towards the central area. So place them in the pot or bucket and try to keep the waistline as even as possible and push them into the bleach where you want the ombre to be. I'm just using the spoon because I don't want to get the bleach in my hand, but if you do get it on your hands, make sure to wash them right afterwards. I'm just making sure that all parts I want are in the bleach for sure soaked and in the bleach water solution. So I went ahead and took them out of the pot and set them in the sink. So I'm just going to grab the driest part of shorts and try to wash them, wash out the bleach as much as I can. Then I'm going to throw them in the washer and dryer, and that should make them fray a lot more. This is your final product. As you can see, it's really easy to put an outfit together. So if you want to watch this DIY again, you can find our show on Springdale Schools TV. And next week I will be showing you how to make Oreo balls. I'm Haley Hendricks, and see you next week.
That looks like fun. Thank you, Haley. Next week, she will inform us on the process of making Oreo balls.
Listen up, seniors, because now it's the time to start preparing for college. I did some research and have the insight on what steps to take and who to talk to.
It's an expectation that everybody take rigorous courses and prepare themselves for college.
The Springdale School District has been preparing their students for college, but it's up to the students to take that challenge.
Even if they don't think that they want to go to college, they want to be prepared. And so the state has done that too through SmartCore to encourage everyone to prepare for college.
A smart possible step would be taking the ACT multiple times. For senior Savannah Setter, it was beneficial.
I get a better feel of the timing and how much I should take, how quickly I should read, and how much time I should take per question. It's just good. The more you take it, the better.
Teachers here at Har-ber really are passionate about preparing students for college.
In my AP language class, we wrote scholarship essays as one of our assignments this year. So we started thinking about what the essay was asking, how we could sort of use the skills we have in argumentation to really present the best picture we could of ourselves.
It's never too early to prepare for the future after high school.
I've been taking AP classes since sophomore year. I've been doing all the ACT preps and all that stuff.
Seniors, listen up, because the Counseling Center website can be your saving grace for scholarships.
All the scholarships that we find out about, we post on our website on the Har-ber page, Counseling Center link. We post all the scholarships that we know about. There are also search engines out there that students can use, like scholarships.com, FastWeb.
Remember, when you are applying for college, they are wanting to know
Why are you going to be a good addition to their campus? What are you going to bring to the table?
For HBWN, I'm Alexis Arenas.
Graduation is right around the corner, so make sure you do your best until then. Knowing your plan for college is a great relief.
What college are you looking at?
I'm really considering the University of Arkansas.
I'm sure you're not the only one. Good luck.
I'm so sad that our football team lost. I really wanted to watch them in Little Rock this year.
Me too. It was especially tough to swallow a loss at Southside again. Our WCSN was here to capture our seniors' final game.
Welcome to another edition of WCSN.
On today's show, we'll bring you highlights from Har-ber's second round game of the state 7A playoffs, an update on the new track facility, and Har-ber High swim and dive team's second meet of the season.
The football team traveled down to Fort Smith to face Fort Smith Southside after our big win against Little Rock Central.
This was an intense game down to the last minute.
That's right, Haley. Here's Matt Bowen to show these highlights.
The Har-ber Wildcats went on the road to face the Southside Rebels in the 7A quarterfinals. Let's get to the highlights. Opening kickoff, Har-ber runs the reverse and fakes out the cameraman, and Matt Garrison comes out and takes it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Har-ber has the momentum early. Quarterback Kyle Pinato finds Nick Byrne in the end zone for the 13-yard touchdown. Har-ber has the lead, 7-0. Southside's quarterback trying to throw the deep ball, but Hunter Patrick is there to make the diving interception, but Har-ber's next offensive drive would stall. Southside inside the 5-yard line gets in the end zone to tie the game at 7. Next possession, Tucker Lee takes the handoff and breaks a couple of tackles for the 26-yard gain. And the 40-yard field goal by Ben O'Brien is good to give the Wildcats a 10-7 lead. But Southside will regain the lead with his touchdown pass. Southside up 14-10 late in the second quarter. But with 5 seconds left in the half, Kyle Pinato finds Gus Vitt for the 11-yard touchdown. PAT no good, Har-ber up 16-14 at halftime. We're going to jump all the way to the fourth quarter, and Har-ber connects on a big 4th and 8 with this 11-yard catch by Zach Thompson. Another fourth down here, and quarterback Kyle Pinato rolls out and finds a wide open Matt Garrison in the end zone. Har-ber trails 24-22 with 18 seconds. Har-ber has to go for 2 here, and again Kyle is running around and finds a receiver, but it goes off his hand. The Cats try for the onside kick, but the Rebels recover it, and the Wildcats fall in the quarterfinals 24-22. Great season by the Cats. For WCSN, I'm Matt Bowen.
Our guys played their hearts out that game. With all the efforts of the last game, their season will never be forgotten.
Great season, guys. We will all look forward to next year.
Most of you guys have noticed quite a few things being built behind our school. Cole Brothers brings you an insight of the new track facility. Take it away, Cole.
For numerous years, Har-ber's been at a disadvantage in the track world. But with the construction of our beautiful new track facility, that includes Wildcat blue turf and a brand new press box, we have suddenly vaulted to the top. Track star Peyton Stumbaugh is ecstatic and understands what it means for the future of the program.
It's a home field advantage, and we don't have to travel all the way to Southwest Track. And the turf, like the blue turf, is awesome because it's really unique and it makes Har-ber look awesome and our track team look awesome too.
First-year head track coach Wayne Hall believes that having the runner's paradise is of the utmost importance.
I think part of the problem was a track not being here and kids not wanting to come out due to having to travel.
With the track being on campus, much more potential talent is expected to show up, and many believe the newcomers will help Har-ber to a special season.
I think having a track here, kids willing to come out. I think this year is probably going to be the most that we've seen on the boys team to come out to run, and I plan on bringing home a couple trophies.
For HBWN, I'm Cole Brothers.
I can't wait to see our Wildcats out there this spring.
And now we have Har-ber Swim and Dive here for the second meet of the season.
And here's Camden Scott to bring you these highlights.
The Har-ber swim team met with other teams at the JBU campus. The ladies did everything pretty well. Here's a Wildcat doing a nice flip and making Coach Brown look good. Lots of schools like Bentonville and FHS were also there. Our very own Courtney Mansell caught with Megan Wolf and Coach Brown to find out a little bit more about this unique sport.
So, what is it like to be a swimmer? Like, what's your favorite thing about swimming?
My favorite thing about swimming is the workouts. I love getting in the pool and going as hard as I can for a couple of hours. It's awesome.
How'd you become a swim coach?
I have swam competitively since I was 5. And right after high school, I applied for a local job, summer swim team job, and I got that, and I've been coaching ever since.
How do you prepare to bring your students to a swim meet like this?
Yeah, the week of the meet, we begin to we taper down. So we taper our intensity at our workouts, and we also swim their event several times at practice.
How do you feel when one of your swimmers goes out there to swim? Are you excited? Are you scared?
Yes. I have all their personal best times in my notebook, and we're shooting for dropping time. Every time a kid races, I'm watching and hoping and cheering and fingers crossed that they're going to drop time.
Is it stressful to get prepared for an event like this?
No, it's not stressful. It's fun. I look forward to it. I wish we could have more swimming.
We're excited for future meets to come. Speaking of which, here's Eddie Tian to bring you our dive.
The Har-ber dive team tore out that water at the JBU Swimming Center. Both the boys and the girls did very well. Ethan was the most outstanding diver of all our Wildcats. For WCSN, I'm Eddie Tian.
Our swim team did great that meet.
I know, they're really starting to improve.
I know, the future looks bright.
All right, for WCSN, I'm Haley Hendricks.
And I'm Cole Brothers. Have a great week, Wildcats.
Thank you guys. Wow, that blue turf sure does give a Boise State vibe to our home field advantage.
It sure does, Courtney, but our track team is going to look even better. Over the break, both Springdale and Har-ber High School bands marched together with different floats from the Christmas parade. Hunter brings in the spirit by showing all the lights and festivities that were held.
Springdale hosted their annual Christmas parade with the color guard kicking off the festivities, carrying the stars and stripes from the Jones Center down to the end of Emma Street. Springdale and Har-ber's bands were the featured performance of the parade. Christmas lights decorated the streets and the floats, lighting up the city and getting everyone excited for the holiday season. Springdale Fire and Police Department were also seen representing the city. Some of the floats featured radio stations such as 101.1 and fun things like bouncy houses. Children of all ages were able to join in the festivities and participate in the holiday spirit. This year's Christmas parade was an event that brought people together and put everyone in good cheer. For HBWN, I'm Hunter Main.
I know, I can't wait for Christmas.
Only a few more weeks and we'll be out for break.
That's right, and we'll be bringing you the countdown. After today, only 13 more school days left.
All right, that wraps up this week. Thank you for watching HBWN. I'm Alexis Reynolds.
And I'm Courtney Mansell. Stay cool, cats.